when you were here?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, he's a great person. Off the ice, that's what sticks out for me more so than anything, you know. I had the pleasure to play with the Sedins last year, and it was nice to see them get a nice, send-off. So that's the only unfortunate part that Z might not get, which is for the career he has had. He deserves that, but yeah, so that's what I feel sorry for him that he can't do that.
What was it like playing with him? Or what stood out? Just on and off the line?
Well, what stands out is, mine's kind of my game, He's not the fastest, but his hockey IQ is off the charts. I mean, beside even, his last 2 years, to me, he was still one of the best players. The way he protects the puck, the way he makes his line mates better. And that, to me, is signs of a very good hockey player. She can make players around you better, and Z did that a lot with many, many, many guys next to him.
What was it like playing against him?
Not fun. You think you can get him, but then again, he protects it so well. He turns back and he uses his teammates. Like I said, he's a tough one to read, and again, in his prime, he was one of the best. In my era, my 14 years that I've played, and but again, the last few years, even when I was here 2 years ago, he was still very playing at a high level. He would have played at a high level this year, but I understand health goes first, and it stinks for us. We're going to miss him a lot, but we'll get through it. He'll be around still. He'll still say hello, I hope, maybe more than he wants, but we'll make him come to the rink and hang out with us.
How does it feel to be back here? I mean, obviously your first time around, the organization liked you, the team, you gelled completely, so I guess it must be a pretty good feeling.
Yeah, it was great. I didn't want to leave in the first place, but they had to do what they had to do to, trade me. That's part of the business, but it feels great to be back. It's a place that the first time around, right away when I felt here, I enjoyed the organization. I think the leadership from top down was great, and I enjoyed the guys here, so I'm very happy to be back.
You seem to have instant chemistry. I mean, first it was Helm and Nyquist out of camp, and later with Nilsson and Anthony C. You too. I mean, is that part of just, when you can make the kind of plays you can make, it gels a little bit easier?
Well, yes, and they got to be smart players. I mean, and all those players he just mentioned, I think they're all smart hockey players, and the more you can play with somebody and the more you can talk and they understand what you're trying to say, you can find chemistry pretty quickly, and I was fortunate enough for the most part we did that here the first time around.
Do you feel that it's maybe a little bit, everybody talks speed, but there's a lot to be said for being a smart player too, being able to make the kind of plays that you
I mean, that's the way the game is going. I think a lot of teams are drafting speed, which, I wish I had a little bit more, I'm not going to lie. But, again, I don't think hockey IQ, to me, is still the most important thing. I just mentioned it with Z. Z wasn't the fastest guy, but he can think the game. And, sometimes that gets undervalued. But, I'm going to keep doing what I do, and that's, trying to talk to whoever I play with and create offense and scoring chances.
I don't know. I know he's not in your group, but Zadina is somebody they drafted and who has considered to have a very high hockey IQ, especially offensively. Have you thought about what it might be like for you guys to get out there on the ice?
No. I saw him in the scrimmage today a couple times, but I didn't even get to meet him yet. I think yesterday was pretty hectic for us with the golf, so I'm sure over time I'll watch him more, get to meet him, talk to him, and see what he's all about. And if he wants to help, I'm here to help him.